Welcome to the first workout, which is step-ups. To perform step-ups, you'll need a sturdy bench box or step platform that's around knee height or slightly lower. Place it in front of you. You're going to stand facing the bench with your feet about hip width apart. Keep your posture tall, shoulders back, and core engaged to maintain stability throughout the exercise. Aim for about 2 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps per leg, depending on your fitness level. And you can add variety to your workout by using weighted step-ups like me. You could do explosive step-ups or lateral step-ups. So just like step-ups, a leg press workout primarily targets the muscles of the lower body, including the quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. And it's an effective exercise for building strength, muscle mass, and endurance in these muscle groups. You're going to want to focus on driving through your heels to engage your glutes and hamstrings, and avoid locking out your knees at the top of the movement to prevent excessive stress on your joints. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, adjusting the weight to challenge your muscles while maintaining proper form. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes between sets if you can. Using the leg press machine for calf exercises is a great way to target and strengthen your calf muscles. You're going to start by adjusting the leg press machine to prepare for calf exercises. Sit on the machine and position your feet on the foot plate so that only the balls of your feet are making contact, with your heels hanging off the edge. As you can see, I adjust the position of my feet on the foot plate of the leg press machine, allowing to target different muscles in my calves. Outward position targets the lateral head of the gastrocnemius, inward position targets the medial head, and straight position targets the soleus. Next up is the hack squat exercise, which is a compound movement that primarily targets the muscles of the lower body, including the quads, hams, and glutes. You want to position yourself under the hack squat machine's shoulder pads. And then you want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart and your toes pointing slightly outward. Stand tall with your chest up and your core engaged. Hold onto the handles or sides of the machine for stability. Your spine should be in a neutral position and your gaze should be forward. Lower your body by bending your knees and hips as if you're sitting back into a chair. Keep your chest up and your back straight as you descend, ensuring that your knees track in line with your toes. Lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the ground or slightly below, depending on your flexibility and comfort level. Pause briefly at the bottom of the movement to maintain control. Push through your heels and extend your knees and hips to return to the starting position, driving the weight upward. Fully extend your legs at the top of the movement, but avoid locking out your knees. Inhale as you lower your body down into the squat position, and exhale as you push the weight back up to the starting position. Keep your feet flat on the ground throughout the movement to maintain stability and distribute the weight evenly. Avoid leaning too far forward or backward. Your torso should stay relatively upright. Engage your core muscles to stabilize your body and protect your lower back. Control the descent and ascent of the weight to maximize muscle engagement and reduce the risk of injury. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, adjusting the weight to challenge your muscles while maintaining proper form. Rest for about 1 to 2 minutes between sets if you can. To target different areas of the legs, you can adjust your foot placement on the platform or change the width of your stance. You can also try using different grip positions on the machine. After completing your hack squat workout, take a few minutes to stretch your lower body muscles to promote flexibility and reduce the risk of muscle soreness. Incorporating hack squats into your leg workout routine can help you build lower body strength, muscle mass, and overall functional fitness. The next exercise is a weighted standing hip abduction exercise that primarily targets the muscles of the outer thighs, specifically the gluteus medius and minimus. You want to stand tall with your feet together and hold a weight or a dumbbell onto your hip. You can place your other hand on a sturdy surface for balance if needed. Engage your core muscles to stabilize your torso. Keep your chest up and your shoulders back. Shift your weight onto one leg while maintaining a slight bend in the knee. With control, lift the opposite leg, holding the weight on your side. Keep your foot flexed and your toes pointing forward. Lift the leg as high as you can comfortably while maintaining control and balance. Pause briefly at the top of the movement to maximize muscle contraction, depending on the weight. Slowly lower the leg back down to the starting position. Inhale as you prepare to lift the leg, exhale as you lift the leg out to the side, and inhale as you lower the leg back down. Keep your hips level throughout the movement to ensure that the work is being done by the targeted muscles. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per leg. Dumbbell lunges are an effective lower body exercise that targets multiple muscle groups, including the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. You want to stand tall with your feet hip width apart, holding a dumbbell in each hand by your side. Maintain a neutral spine with your shoulders rolled back and your chest lifted. Take a step forward with one foot, ensuring that your front knee is directly above your ankle and your back knee is positioned directly below your hip. Both knees should be bent at approximately 90-degree angles with your back heel lifted off the ground. Your feet should be positioned hip width apart or slightly wider for stability. Engage your core muscles to stabilize your body as you lower your back knee toward the ground. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps per leg. Leg extensions are an isolated exercise that primarily targets the quadriceps, the muscles located on the front of your thighs. Adjust the leg extension machine to fit your body size. Ensure that the seat height is set so that your knees align with the axis of rotation of the machine. Sit on the machine with your back against the backrest and your feet securely placed under the padded leg extension bar. Hold onto the handles provided on the machine for stability. Your knees should be bent at approximately a 90-degree angle and your feet should be pointing forward. Exhale and extend your legs by straightening your knees, pushing the padded leg extension bar upward. Contract your quadriceps muscles at the top of the movement to maximize muscle engagement. Hold the extended position briefly to fully contract your quadriceps. Inhale as you slowly lower the weight back down to the starting position, controlling the movement. Avoid locking out your knees at the top of the movement to prevent excessive stress on the knee joints. The standing calf raise machine is a part of one of my favorite pieces at the gym, only because I've started finally seeing some calves. What you want to do is adjust the height of the shoulder pads or the seat of the machine to fit your body size. Stand inside the machine with the balls of your feet resting on the platform and your shoulders positioned under the shoulder pads. Ensure that your feet are hip width apart and that your toes are pointing forward. Hold onto the handles provided on the machine for stability. Keep your torso upright with your chest lifted and your shoulders pulled back. Engage your core muscles to stabilize your body throughout the exercise. Exhale and push through the balls of your feet to lift your heels off the platform as high as you can. Think of grabbing a can from the top shelf of your kitchen cabinet. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, adjusting the weight to challenge your calf muscles. The hip abductor machine is a piece of gym equipment designed to target and strengthen the muscles of the outer thighs, specifically the gluteus medius and minimus. When leaning forward on the hip abductor, you can shift the emphasis of the exercise more onto the gluteus maximus, the largest muscle in the butt. Instead of sitting on the machine with your back against the backrest, sit completely upright, leaning forward slightly from your hips. Exhale and press against the pads with your outer thighs to push your legs outward, as you would in a regular hip abductor exercise. However, with the forward lean, you'll feel more engagement in your glutes as you press outward. Contract your glute muscles at the top of the movement to maximize muscle engagement. Hold the position briefly to fully contract your glutes. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. While pull-ups are primarily known for targeting the muscles of the upper body, particularly the back, shoulders, and arms, they also engage the core muscles to provide stability and support throughout the movements. So I decided to challenge myself and to see how many pull-ups I can do before I decided to go into other ab workouts. Weighted straight leg sit-ups are a challenging variation of the traditional sit-up exercise that targets the abdominal muscles, particularly the rectus abdominis, or known as the six-pack. It is an advanced abdominal exercise that effectively targets the core muscles while also engaging the hip flexors. Incorporating this exercise into your workout routine can help strengthen your abdominal muscles, improve core stability, and enhance overall core strength and aesthetics. Russian twists are a highly effective exercise for targeting the obliques, which are the muscles on the sides of your abdomen, as well as the rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscles, and the transverse abdominis, the deep core muscles. Lean back slightly and engage your core muscles to stabilize your torso. Hold a weight plate with both hands in front of your chest. You can also perform the exercise without any additional weights. Leg raises are an effective bodyweight exercise that primarily targets the lower abdominal muscles, specifically the rectus abdominis. Maintain a smooth and controlled movement tempo throughout the exercise to maximize muscle engagement and minimize the risk of injury. If you find it challenging to keep your legs straight, you can slightly bend your knees, but aim to gradually straighten them as you build strength. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. I hope you enjoyed watching this intense leg day and core workout. Remember, consistency is key on your fitness journey, so keep pushing yourself and never give up. Before you go, don't forget to stretch those muscles for optimal recovery, and if you enjoyed this workout, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fitness content. Until next time, stay strong and stay motivated.